I got a little call out of the blue, I think on Saturday, saying, "Do I want to go to a private usher kind of not a concert, but in a club?" And then went in there. Yeah, man, I was just chilling with Usher, innit?
That's hard. So you didn't go to the concert. You went straight to the VIP.
No, we don't do concerts.
Yeah! I'm gonna go see him in Paris still in a couple weeks.
I went in Paris.
Yeah,
it was unreal. Yeah, he serenaded, man. He was ad-libbing.
No,
He was ad-libbing.
Don't tell me he did the singing to your wife, please.
No.
Have you seen all that?
No, yeah. And if you know, you know that you got. If he tries to sing to your missus like that
with the little cherry pickings and that,
no,
bro.
No. Usher's doing a lot right now with that. Yeah.
A lot.
I reckon there's divorce proceedings after them little scenes in his concerts. So yeah, go and check it out if you haven't seen it. But yeah, the weekend was good, man. We done that on the Saturday, and the other thing we went to watch my son play. He's just gone on loan
to having a Waterlooville, isn't it?
Yeah, so he's at Brighton. He's just gone there as a goalkeeper. So it was that was mad because mate, a young kid when you're on your journey, no one really talks to you about going on loan. And then all of a sudden, like, he's had a couple of loans, he's gone there. There's a lot to consider, man. Like traveling, new teammates, walking in there as a new guy,
new environment, man. Well, I know you've probably had good advice for your son, but Nanny is actually on the line.
Yeah, more importantly,
come on. That was your dad, not me.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
naan bread. Yes, this is what we like to see, Nani. Your big head.
Good morning.
How are you doing, man?
Doing good, doing great.
I have to say, you're one of the very few footballers that look better now than when you were younger. You know, a lot of training, a lot of gym. Are you still in the gym?
Yeah, of course. To be honest, in the last weeks I didn't train much, but I'm preparing.
Wait. Nani does not need to train to have a body like he does. He can't. Remember he was training, yeah. This guy's got one of the best physiques in the game. Naturally, yeah. He had a 12-pack.
A 12-pack.
Right? It was crazy, right? And we used to go in the gym, and the guys would be like, "Whoa, Nani, man!" He would do. We're doing like sit-ups session with the whole team.
Yeah.
My man's rolling around with cramp.
Wow.
Everyone's going, "Oh, he's got all these abs and they can't do sit-up." Isn't it, Nani? Natural.
Yeah. To be honest, I'm lucky on that side. My genetic, it's really good. When I was young, I was so skinny. Until my 16 years old, I was suffer with my teammates.
Yeah.
They were joking with me, and then calling me like, Friquinho.
Friquinho.
They were saying I was not eating. And they were calling me pau de cabinda. I don't know if it's in English, it's the same word, pau de cabinda.
No, what is it?
It's like a stick, a very
skinny stick.
Oh, yeah, okay, but very, very hard to break down,
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, but after 1 month training in Sporting Lisbon Academy, my body completely exchanged, started winning muscles, and I was one of the strongest players in the team, so everything changed. Nobody could laugh on me anymore.
Oh, man. Listen, thank you very much for joining us on the call today. Obviously, last time we did an episode with you, it went well. Everybody loved it. Viral. The stories of yourself and Sir Alex Ferguson, legendary. We recently had your teammate, Owen Hargreaves. He sat here in the studio, and we spoke about how it was like in the Manchester United changing room. And the words were, it was full of sharks. All of you guys were winners. Mentality was strong, How was it for you when you were in that changing room? Can you tell us?
In general, with my teammates, we were all having fun in the dressing room, making jokes with each other. So Rio knows that. Rio was one of the main men. Yes, my vision that time until my 25-year-old was like that. And everything I can remember from that time, we had a very strong team, very strong dressing room. When we had to go to fight, we all put our jacket on, and then we changed completely our faces, our mentality, our behaviors. But in general, we were a happy team, happy dressing rooms.
If somebody wore terrible clothes or bad shoes, they would get picked up and put somewhere in the training ground, like taken out, innit?
Exactly.
Wait, hang on a minute. For those watching, who was taking the shoes and putting them in other parts of the dressing room? Was it you or was it you?
No, all of us were doing it. Like I don't know, Wazza would do it, Gerard Piqué would be involved. Everyone would. Anderson normally most days come in something shit.
Yeah.
Innit? He didn't try in training. He used to wake up and roll out of bed into his car. Yeah, he was bad, man. He was bad.
Man.
It's crazy because we still got the WhatsApp group now. And it's still the same. You know the WhatsApp group we have, Nani?
Yeah.
He's only come in it recently, but it's the vibes are funny. It's, what he's talking about is still there, even in the group. Every morning you wake up, someone's posting something funny in the group. And even today I asked the guys, give me a question for Nani. So Nani. Did you see Nani?
Rio showed me. Give him context for everyone listening on audio as well.
Nani, I said in the group, Nani is coming on the podcast today, guys. Has anyone got any questions for him?
No, but you didn't say what you put in the group first.
Oh yeah, what I put in the group, Nani, I put in the group. Nani, I put a picture of you at Anfield, yeah, when he was crying, yeah, and then somebody put, Youngie just text back, why did Nani cry? Why did Nani cry?
Actually, Young said that's what you should ask him.
Funny.
Hilarious.
No, but this is the thing. This is what we used to love. Nobody took it bad. Like, look at Louis Nani there. He's just laughing. This is what it was about. Every day, everyone in the training ground laughing. Then when you get on the pitch, then we're serious. But Nani, let's take it back to when you was there, yeah? You were living with Renat Cristiano. You, Cristiano and Anderson at the time were like the three. All spoke Portuguese. Always together. Always arguing, laughing all the time. What was that like for you, having those two guys with you as a young player coming into Man United?
Cristiano and Anderson, they helped me a lot because they were like my new family. We were competing every single day, every single minute. So with a conversation to like who knows more, who's right, who's wrong.
Always arguing. You
know that. And Cristiano have to win every time, you know. Great memories I have. We played tennis. I learned tennis at his house. We were competing. We swim. Was like midnight. I remember we were competing to see who was doing more time under the water. And I remember I beat them both. And Cristiano was not happy. And I went up to the bedroom. Said, no, we go sleep. I did 14, and then he did 12. And then I go up, and the next day he said, no, you need to see now. Yeah. I did more. I said, yeah, I did. I was not there. Okay. We finished session in that day. We went straight home in the evening. He said, yeah, let's go to swim. Like, he didn't say we're going to compete. He said, let's go to swim in sauna, jacuzzi a little bit. And then he starts to. He did 16. He said, you can talk now. Come show me if you can do it. And then I said, okay, I'll leave it with you. So,
everything is competition though, man. Remember we used to play table tennis?
Exactly.
Hey, seriously.
What was that like?
Before training, sometimes it was harder session playing table tennis than it was in the session of training. Remember? Sweating.
Yeah. Oh, I remember he was competing with you. He was really serious with you.
Yeah.
Because you were good. I don't know if you beat him one time.
I slapped him.
And then you guys, they were talking, and Cristiano was really mad on Rio. Rio said, oh, come on, Cristiano, I slap you. And then, okay, tomorrow morning we start. And then everyone was there, Vidic, because everyone was playing good. Every time, this man, he make a point. And then the way he talk, the way he laugh, is crazy.
It's the apparently Nani. Yeah, it's the noises. I was gonna say it's the noises.
Slap, take that. Yeah. But you know what? I used to think it's psychological. Because there's like, Cristiano's younger, Nani was younger. I used to think I could bully them with my words.
Did he eventually get better than you, Cristiano? At table tennis,
it was at the end. Cristiano, I thought he was the best. No, Nani?
I think so. Yeah.
Little bit.
Wow.
Rio was trying. He was trying with just talking, you know. He was strong talking, come on, I slap you, guys. But when it comes the time to play, you never have time to play. So.
Obviously, you played more as a winger. Let's focus on Ryan Giggs, for example. How important was he to learn from when you were at Manchester United?
No, Ryan Giggs was a master of that position, you know. But for me to understand that, it took time, because when I arrived in the team, I had my way of playing. I was very individual player. I wanted to show, to prove. I wanted to score. I wanted to make my own game, but not because I wanted to be at the top of anyone. It's because was was natural from where I came from. You know, from where I came from, we begin the games like playing a game, dribbling,
1v1
players, competing 1v1. And this is our game. If you see, Cristiano was the same. So, but Giggs every time was sitting next to me, sometimes at the halftime, and I say, Nani, and he was talking very calm and say, Nani, you see, now the game is difficult for you. What is it? What the defender is doing? Is coming before the ball arrives to you, is coming very aggressive. So instead of you wanted the ball on the feet, just attack behind, but on the diagonal. And then I didn't receive the message well, you know. At the second time he talked with me, I remember, I communicate very well with him, and then I tried to do what he said, and then I scored a goal, and I played very, very well. And from there, I looked to him, and then he said, you see what I told you? And then from there, I go myself. I was going to ask him. And I remember one day I was in a jacuzzi with him with like 1 hour. Was the first time I talked so much with the Giggs, because he was not a person to talk too much. He was very quiet.
It's funny, Rio, when I'm hearing these words that Nani's saying, Ryan Giggs is a master of his position. That for me is a big, big statement, you know. And you talk about learning, Nani, from him. What's his best piece of advice? One piece of advice that he gave you that you can remember?
I learned to use the space. Because for me, the space there was not existing. I was creating my own space. I can have 3 players around me, 4 players. I was not thinking about that. I just wanted the ball, and then I want to beat these 4 players. But sometimes just using the space instead of taking the ball, you are free. You beat these 4 players with just one movement, and you are on the goal, or you are just to make an assist to your teammates. So this was the best things I learned from him, because he's so intelligent the way he moves on the field. And then I remember he was like 35, 36, and he was playing amazing. He was one of our best players. He was not training much, it's true. But when Sir Alex Ferguson wanted to use him, he was starting the game. He was playing midfield and sometimes winger. He was always making assists, always making good runs, good tackles, playing simple, good passes. And then I say, wow, why he can do that? And then when I go, I suffer to play the game. And I have more energy than him. So you have to learn that. It's more to know where you are on the field, to use the space, where is your teammates, the combination, etc. So today, I'm 38 years old. I still play. Here, 7v7, all the tournaments. And then it's the same competition. Everyone wants to beat me, but they can't. It's no chance. Real, no chance. Believe me. I still beat everyone.
Hey, Nani, just quickly, Nani, you touched on, I think, an important point. Like, you was young, you had certain beliefs the way the game should be played. You want to beat people 1v1, and you was quite an emotional guy. Yeah. I look at that, and it leads me to when I talk about you. When anyone asks me about like players you played with, strong, mentally gifted players, Nani's one of the most strongest guys mentally, because I've not really seen a player, because of how talented he is, and everybody knew how talented he was, and he had stuff to learn still, and everyone wanted him to learn it quick, so everyone would shout at him, Rooney would shout at him sometimes at halftime or in a game. I would scream at him all the time in games. You'd have the manager sometimes, because they knew how good and great this guy was and the ability was. You wanted it there, and he was young, so it wasn't going to be there, and we was all impatient.
Yeah, was something I adapt from my youth, from my 18 years old, national team Portugal, national team Sporting Lisbon, and at Man United was not easy, but I can say was easy to handle, because playing with the big egos, big stars, I had to be big. I had to be big, and then I had to show up on the field, because sometimes I knew I was wrong, and some players punished me, the coach punished me, and I had to learn. As soon as I learned, I became very strong. I remember there was a moment in Man United, my head was like this, and then nobody could put me down. Nobody. This is the footballers must be like this. A couple of weeks ago, I was talking with someone. I said, a young kid, I said, look, the field is a show. When you are inside, you need to entertain the people outside. So if you are afraid when you have the ball to do some tricks or shoot to the goal, don't be inside, because people don't like this. People want to see a goal, want to see a dribble, want to be a nice pass. If you are just there to, I'm not going to do this, then you need to make a mistake. If you don't make a mistake, you're never going to have a success. So these words we need to pass to the kids, because now they're starting getting afraid and playing simple, playing to the side. No, if you are a striker, if you are a winger or number 10 or even number 6, or even defenders today, they need to dribble. They need to go make something special, go with attitude, and make the difference.
I think what you're saying, Nani, is incredible about mentality. And these days, everyone's playing in a system. It's very systematic. But we can talk about that a little bit later on. You were talking again about tough mentalities, and you told me that Nani, age 21, 22, takes a penalty in a Champions League final.
Yeah, and again, that's another thing I always mention, like Nani and Anderson. But we've got Nani here today, 21 years old. I think 21 in the Champions League final, no?
Yeah, 21, yeah.
Right. He got brought on just to take a penalty kick. Wow. Like, you know the pressure that is. I didn't want to take a penalty kick. Patrice Ever said in the huddle before the penalty kick, his hand didn't go nowhere. He said, no, I'm not, I can't, boss, it's not for me. It's not for me. Serious. He looked like a ghost. Yeah? And you got Nani sitting there going, I want one.
Yeah.
And he came on and smashed it in. But again, at that moment, you go, you know what? These kids are different.
Yeah.
They're different mentally than a lot of people, a lot of senior players.
I mean, Nani, did you know that you were going to come on specifically for that? Did the boss speak to you beforehand? What's the scenario like, and how are you feeling, most importantly?
To be honest, when I look my name in the bench, I was happy because we were so many players, and then we were talking with each other. And then there was Jason Park, there was Luisa, and the manager had to put some players out of the squad. And me and Anderson, we were lucky with the youngest, less experience, and the manager chose us to be there. So I wanted just to have 1 minute on the field. I was praying, come on, give me. And then he gave me more than 1 minute. He gave me like 50 minutes,
yeah.
15 or
15 minutes.
30, yeah, 15 minutes. So I enjoyed. I broke my head with we crashed a little bit, me and Ashley Cole. But it was funny because when I took the penalty, you can see a little bit the blood is here, my face. I was inside of me a little bit nervous. People say I was no nerve, but yeah, I was tough. But you always think, you see the goalkeeper, big goalkeeper, when I'm gonna put the ball, right and left. Do I stop? Do I just run and shoot? I said, I don't care. The ball needs to balance the net. And that was my penalty. If you see my other penalties, I always stop and make beautiful, blah, 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 top corner. But that one, I just wanted to. That's why when the ball balanced the net, I just did this. That's it. The pressure went out.
That is true.
All right. So what is the latest with Hugh Rio?
Well, listen, man, there's two reasons really. Like, we've got them on board to sponsor the show, but it's one of the main reasons I actually drink their stuff on a regular basis. You've seen me yourself. When I'm on the move, I'm busy going from here to another meeting. I've got to take one of these and just bang it straight away. And if I need a little lift, I have one of them as well. So like the flavors, the different types, like I'm all over it.
It actually sounds like your go-to. How come?
Well, listen, take this one for instance, yeah? I've had that just while we were doing the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the black edition. And it's full of everything. Chocolate flavour, this is my favourite flavour actually in this edition. Yeah. And it's got 35 grams of protein, which is, I'm always looking at the macros on these things as well, 26 essential vitamins and minerals. And it's low in sugar, man, so what's not to like?
Okay. So it's giving you plenty of the good stuff, really. That's what it's about.
There's loads. It's more than just like a snack as well. Like when I'm on the move and I miss a meal or something like that, bang, have one of these, something healthy, and it's like all my options are like pretty like much covered also straight away with one of these. Okay. Like you see me at the stadiums, like I can't eat most of the food in them places. Like it's too. I want. Sometimes I'm in a little bit of a health kick. Bring one of these. This is the saviour.
Really? But so what's the food like when you go to these stadiums and stuff like that? Like, I know it could be...
Yeah, it's a little bit... Unless you go Luton where there's a Caribbean restaurant in there.
Oh,
like, it's unreal. What?
Really?
They got a Caribbean store outside. It's unreal.
Okay.
They hooked me up last time.
That's probably the only stadium, that I haven't been to.
And Palace have one as well, actually.
Oh, yeah, the one around the corner there.
The jerk, just smells beautiful.
You know.
But you know what? But also the pies have got to be on point. And so sometimes I can't risk it. So I've always got one of these with me, making sure that I'm covered.
Nice. Well, you know me, like I'm on my fitness transition and stuff like that. Maybe I should give it a go as well before the wedding.
You definitely need to before the wedding. Trust me. But no, listen, man. If you head to huel.com/ReoPresents and use the code ReoPresents, that'll get you a tenner off and a free gift.
Can I use the code as well myself?
Of course you can. You need to.
Okay. Say no more. We'll put the link in the description. Please make sure you check out the T's and C's and enjoy yourself.
Just to go back to the point you're talking about, you're telling young players nowadays, because you're a senior player, go out there, express yourself, enjoy it, don't be scared. Current wingers, when you watch current wingers playing now today and you think about yourself, how you used to approach it, what are the big differences you see from today's wingers compared to your time?
To be honest, it make me nervous, real, to be honest. I respect the way everyone plays, and I respect the tactic and the coaches now. They have a lot of involvement on the game. But when I see the wingers with the space, 1v1 and space, and I see receive and pass back, no. I don't accept.
I don't accept.
And look, I learned one thing when Cristiano was playing and Rooney and we had the super attack. They never go back, even if they are alone. They use the pace, and then sometimes they create a goal or a chance for a goal, just beating 3 players because they move forward, and the players don't expect him to move forward because he's alone. They are like this, and they just turn and run. So now people don't want to run, don't want to attack and kill the defender. Because me, when I was playing, and I remember we play against City, and some teammates said, tomorrow is your day, Nani. You're going to kill. I was just thinking, I need to beat this defender. This defender, no chance with me. And then as soon as the game starts, they try to intimidate me. Like with elbow, with push me. They don't know what they're doing, man. You want to intimidate with the mouth or with the hand, you can do it. We will fight, me and you. We are here. We will talk. Our fight start now. Names, we call names. But when the ball come to me, forget the names, forget the pushing. Now I will kill you with my skills. Now you need to dance a little bit. This is the mentality. Because the defenders don't like Rio. You know that.
Which names was like always wanting to fight you physically, push you in the head? Who is which names?
Zabaleta, he would try. Ashley Cole. You remember Company? Very aggressive. A lot. Almost all the players in the Premier League, they try because they know they knew I was a little bit how you can say, nervous in the game. From anything, I would come like
emotional.
Emotional, exactly. And but yeah, this is you. If you are in a game, you need to have nerve. You need to have the desire to win the challenge. I remember the coach was saying sometimes, look, there is no tactic today. Just don't lose your battle.
Wow.
Your 1v1.
Look how different that is today.
No way.
Listen to what he just said there. The manager say to him, it's just you against the fullback. Do not lose that battle today.
Wow. That to me.
Real, remember how many times I lost my battle and we concede a goal, or what the coach did. I knew already.
Tell them what you used to do. Tell them what used to happen at half time or full time. The manager
come in half time and say, Nani son. Okay, he didn't want to kill me badly. He said, Nani son, for you today is enough. Okay, now you watch the game. Ryan, you come on. But look.
How did you feel in them moments, Nani? Though, tell the truth. When the manager said, Nani, what did I fucking tell you? Off. Watch the game now. How do you feel then?
At the beginning was hard. But when I see there is nothing personal, and then we start having better relation, was thinking like, oh shit, today I'm not playing, man. I'm not doing. Today I was really hungry because I couldn't perform. So I start I was waiting for the next Monday to start training very well and very aggressive. And I remember because of one situation, we played Liverpool, and the manager was betting all on me. Will be the game, but he didn't say to me, but I understand. I was in good form. They were expecting I was winning the game for the team. And then this game, I was not playing nothing. I was not the worst player on the field, but because of the expectation, if you're not doing what he was wanted, you go out. Halftime, he took me out. Tenani, it's enough. And I was very hungry, very, very, very. And the next day, on Monday, we had training, and I decided, I need to come back. I'm in a good form. I need to come back. I'm scoring a lot of goals. And I start training really, really aggressive. I start making tackles and challenge the teammates, but nothing against nobody. And the players start feeling like I want to kill someone. And because of that, we end up like in a small situation there. And then I passed by Rio, because the manager sent me inside of the dressing room. Nani, inside. Yeah, but you don't know what happened. Inside. And I go inside, and Rio Ferdinand was doing recovery from this day, from the game, remember? And Rio looked to me and said, no, man, what happened? And me, I was kicking all the chairs there in the corridor. And then I went inside, and I started thinking everything I was doing. And then I learned from not playing very good, I need to work very hard, even better. Even the games before, I was the best player of the team, scoring goals. Doesn't matter. The coach, the next game, if you don't perform, you will sit in the bench. So I cannot let him think about 1 second, you're not going to put it on the team. So I come back the next few sessions, I was doing my best. I was tired. I didn't show up. I was staying in the last on the field, training free kicks, training dribbling, crosses, everything. And the coach saw that. And then he said, Nani, I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing, son. And then another game, he put me on the bench. 10 minutes of the game, someone get injured. I was there. Nani, huh? Yeah. I warm up very quick. Yeah, come. You didn't warm up perfect. No, don't need to warm up. You need to come on. Come on the field. Oh my God. That day I felt everything. First ball in the air. Boom! On the post. Okay. Winner the ball. Left foot. Top bins. Goalkeeper. What's the save? All the fun. okay, so this is my game. We went halftime. I come back, 1 assist, 1 goal. We won 2-1. We were losing 1-0 when I come in. And I said, yeah, all the work I did was perfect. And the coach come to me, continue to do what you're doing because you're doing great. So this is all about that, you know? It's the mentality.
Nani, you missed an important part of the conversation, the story, you know that? It reminded me of the group. I went back to the group and had a look, yeah? And this is part of his story. They just put a picture of a player. Do you know who that is? Do you remember that name?
Oh, my kid.
So after, so he came in, he didn't play, so he was frustrated. He ended up having a fight in training. Yeah.
I went to the dressing room and the Patrice arrived and Anderson arrived. And Patrice said, no, Nani did good because Nani would kill him. And then I said, no, I put in my head, I'm not going to do nothing. I spoke with the coach and Ryan Giggs. They called me to the office, said, Nani, I didn't know what happened. Ryan Giggs just explained to me what happened. So just promise me, you're not going to do nothing. I said, boss, you are a man. Tell me, be honest. I know you. If a man punch you on the face, you just take it and you go home. And he said, no, but please, Nani, you are more than this. You are more than this. Tell me you're not going to do nothing. I said, yes, I'm not going to do. I promise to you. Shake hands. I shake his hand. I shake Ryan Giggs' hand. And I'm going inside. Okay, I took this, but I was going inside. I said, okay, I'm not going to do nothing. I'm changing. I took my trainers. And then I'm there, and Patrice Anderson is talking and saying, Nani did good. He didn't do nothing. This is professional. Fantastic. And then Bebe, you remember Bebe? You remember Bebe? Bebe arrived to the dressing room and then he said, no, Nani should kill him because he's now in the gym. He's telling to his friends he beat Nani. Nani was talking too much and he beat him. And I said, what? I put my shoes straight away down. Open the door. And what I see, look what I see. Petruccio in the box thing with the gloves, and the coach is next to him, and his friends next the other side, and he's there, and they laughing. And I look, and I say, you are laughing on me. You point when you train box, okay? And then okay, I went there, and when I arrived there, so everyone come to me and say. I said, no, I'm not going to do nothing. I just want to talk with him. I said, come here. I chose the pulp, and I swear real. I just wanted to talk. I just wanted to tell him because I promised the boss I'm not going to do nothing. I said, look, you are abusing. You're not respecting. It's not just from today. Remember the other day, you were talking too much. He said, look what he answered to me. No, you are talking too much. And he did this to me. Come on. You punched me 3 times in the face. And,
boop, boop, boop.
And now I come to talk nice with you, and then you stand up. What I have to do? I need to show him how the things is. And I had to do my business.
Let's get back to where we was, man.
We're still friends, real. Just to tell, we're still friends. We're good friends.
Good. But this is the thing. You can fight in training. This is the thing with football. You can fight in training. You can argue. Right. You can throw punches in training, but you always then back, shake your hand. Let's move on.
Agreed.
Yeah.
No, and I think you guys did that well in your days of football. I think society has changed in general, and it's very different now. But you were about to say about watching today's game. Yeah,
like watching today's game, Nani. When you're sitting in your house and you're watching games now, which wingers do you look at in today's game and enjoy watching them?
Look, I love Rafael Leão for representing Sporting. He make me remember a lot of my times in national team. But there's one thing I would love to see him more active. More demanding the game, more wanting the ball, creating more, being more involved in the game. Because sometimes he disappears. Sometimes he stays too many minutes. And when the ball arrives on his feet, he maybe just make a pass back, and then he always waiting for something to happen instead of making something happen, you know. So I went to see the last game. I was a little bit frustrated because I saw so many times he could do something, but he let the others do it. Don't know. Look, you have a kid now in Sporting Lisbon. Kenda is a 17, 8 or 18 years old. Is unbelievable. He's unbelievable. He have energy. He have speed. He can improve all his bodies, and he's very intelligent player, very mature. Yeah, the things probably we didn't have in the past, playing like with the team. He knows how to cool down, to accelerate. He knows that. Okay, he needs to improve the finishing side, to be more consistent, because he shoots very good as well. He dribble like like you like it.
Does he remind you? Does he remind you of you a little bit?
Yeah, a little bit. He's a left foot player. That's why always is different to say remind me or another player. But he's unbelievable. He's skinny, fantastic player, and the attitude is there.
Nani,
and he take players on.
Nani, he's joining Chelsea in 2026. Have Man United missed out on getting a top player there?
Yes, I think so. I think because you don't have players like him on his age. It's really why you think Chelsea went there, because they know. Now it's really difficult to have this kind of players, very aggressive players. They always want to make something, create something in the box, always take the game forward. And when you see there is no chance on his age, he always play with the team. He called down the game. He controlled the game for the team. Secure the ball. It's amazing. He's an amazing player.
What about when you look at the current wingers / forwards at Manchester United? So start off with Garnacho. How do you rate him?
I thought it could be the player who would in the next years carry Man United on his back, like show what the real wingers were doing in the last few years, like Cristiano, Nani's, Giggs, and all these players played there. We have amazing players, and all these players was doing fantastic on what is a winger. And then he was scoring a lot of goals. He have power, he have skills, but I don't know if it's the system of changing every time new coaches, or if it's the balance of the team is not helping. But he's still young. You never know. It's all about mentality. If you focus, you start putting a very consistent performance or season during this one season, maybe we can see a different player again, and then we can have a fantastic player. The last few months.
What do you think he needs to either? What do you like about him most, and what do you feel he needs to improve on?
What I like is aggressive, close to the box, where he attack the defender. If 1v1, he can beat the player. He can shoot. But football is sometimes is very cruel. When you're not informed, when the head is not on the right place, you can look a very poor player, very simple player who don't have skills, who cannot shoot the ball. And I saw a game, everyone was booing him because of what he said a few days before, or he felt the pressure. But it's all about training, focus what you want to do at the weekend, and be consistent for the team. The team need him. You need to perform. You need to know what the team needs, because sometimes the team needs assist, not the goal. Because I see many opportunities you want to score where the angle is not the perfect, and the teammate was there just free. And this is the player who makes the difference. You have a chance. You need to make the best decision on the right moment. So this is what they need to learn. Sometimes the players from Man United, they make the wrong decisions every time. And then the easy decisions, they can score or they can make an easy pass, and the ball always go somewhere else. I think that's the difference from the last teams that Man United had in the past.
Because you know what, Nani, it's when I look at him, I don't think you're the same player, but when he's young and you was young, I've seen similar traits in like the end product is not as consistent as you'd want it. It can be quite emotional and reactive to situations. And I think sometimes you just need good teammates at these times when you're young like this to be able to help you focus. And do you remember, takes me to when we used to go out before a game. Do you remember what I used to say to you every game before we go out to the pitch? What did I used to say? See if
on the beginning of the game.
Before the game start in the change room, just before we leave the change room, every game I go around to everybody and say something. And I say the same thing to you every game. See if you was listening.
You used to say a lot of things. You used to say, I remember when the game was difficult, you say the first minutes, play simple.
Yeah.
Get in the game, and then after, when you have the control of the situation, just be you. Just be you and do your things. And sometimes you'd say, go and kill.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Assist and goals.
Exactly. This is what real. I didn't remember, but probably I took it from you, because this is what I say to my kids. Yeah. Look, the game, my wingers, my strikers, I say assist and goals.
I wanted to ask about Amad Diallo. He's obviously different from Garnacho. Before he got injured, he was having a great season. What's your thoughts on him when you see him play?
I love him. To be honest, I love him. From what he was and from what he became, it's amazing. The energy, the power, the dribble, the ability to move to one side and the other side, and you can shoot, you can score. Yeah, he needs to have more power. He needs to work on his strength to be better physically, and I think if you win that, he's a perfect player for United.
So just to break it up, we just had another question from the group. One of the guys, Quinton Fortune, he just woke up. Quinton Fortune, he's in South America, I think. He said, and he doesn't know what's being said. All right, hey, Nanny, he doesn't know what was said, but listen to what he said. The 12-pack and the muscle in the neck. What exercise can I do? That's what Quinton Fortune said. The 12-pack is a real thing, bro. Serious. He is chiseled.
Oh my God.
I've seen him at 12.
Bro, he's the most chiseled man I've seen.
Come on.
Serious. You know what? I want to keep on the wingers theme, yeah?
Sorry. For the audio guys listening, you guys don't know. Rio, throughout this conversation, he's typing on his phone to the Man United group chat.
Yeah.
And he's getting answers.
Yeah, they're on it.
Hilarious. God.
Just one of the guys who's been one of the most informed wingers of the last few years, most consistent wingers of the last few years in the Premier League especially, is Mo Salah. What's your thoughts on Mo Salah?
He's an incredible player, and he knows what he's doing. You know, when you see, this is the type of player, when he goes inside of the field, he knows what is his power, and he always tries to use it. His speed, his way of finishing the opportunities close to the box, and that's why he always there to score a goal. Or sometimes he cannot score, but he always there to assist the players. So he knows exactly what you said is assist and goals. This is his game, because you don't see him creating to come down and make the team play and the possession. No, he's always there on this position to receive the ball and try to beat his opponent and go for a goal. It's always a chance. When he starts running with the ball, it's one chance for Liverpool. This is we know.
Very efficient. Very efficient when it comes to him. I mean, there's also recently people were highlighting the importance of Trent Alexander-Arnold, the way they say the way he plays, and
Trent with Mo Salah. Yeah. Just on the Trent situation, I'm a bit like, I can't understand all of the negativity that's coming his way from a Liverpool fan. And listen, if there's any Liverpool fans watching, and I hope you hear this, you should be saying thank you and good luck, right? Trent Alexander-Arnold, you didn't pay a penny for him. He came through your academy. He's one of your own, and he won it all. Exactly. You've got players in your history who ain't won as much as him, who you laud and have up as the gods of your football club, which is, and rightly so, you can do that, and you're within your rights to do that. This kid has been there, worn the shirt, been one of your best players, most productive players in one of the most successful periods in recent years. And because he's choosing to go and leave the club, not for a rival, not for a team in the Premier League, he's going to the biggest club right now in the world, which is Real Madrid, which is probably a dream, a bucket list of almost every kid in the world right now, right? After their team that they support. He's going. You should be saying, you know what? I'd love him to stay, but you know what? I can't. Well done. Well done. You should be clapping him off and saying, you know what? We'll give you a hero's welcome when you eventually come back in 15 years, when you finish your career. I don't understand the negativity.
Well, I'll be honest with you guys. The thing that's confused me the most is it's not like he's run down his contract purposely. I look at it and I think, why has the club allowed it to go this far? But then you've got people as well who have played for Liverpool and they can claim they understand. For example, Jamie Carragher. I don't understand the angle that he's coming from, because this is a winner, Trent, by the way, who's won the Premier League, let's just say twice, Champions League, been significant, everything, and he's played a big part in it. Why is it that someone who's also coming from Liverpool, who understands how what it's like to come through the academy, giving him so much stick? Did you see that? And what were your thoughts?
Yeah, I don't get it, man. His angle is that he's a Liverpool player. He's not going to be seen the same, etc. But listen, and he's putting all the blame towards, and a lot of Liverpool fans are doing this, they're putting the blame towards Trent. The club have to take some responsibility. They've allowed him to get to this point.
Massively.
I've seen so many of their fans, he's 18 months out. When he was 18 months out, he should have told the club that he wanted to leave. Rubbish. There's too many moving parts of this. He might have not known then where he wanted to go. He might have thought about leaving. I might flirt with the idea, but I don't know where I'm going to go. I don't know who the club is that's going to take me yet, because their situation. Like, you look at, if it was Real Madrid he wanted to go to only, right?
Yeah.
18 months ago, they've got a right back who's one of the best in the world. Yeah. Carvajal was flying, captain of his country, winning Champions League. Yeah. So the spot's not there for him, right? And then you got, will they buy him? Will Liverpool wage structure, whatever, right? So many moving parts, right? But then you fast forward it to now, and the situation might have been sped up because Carvajal's injury, right? So the situation changes. So they're not taking none of that into account. And I just feel that it's not all on Trent Alexander-Arnold, right? The club, and that's why I think Michael Edwards is back. He's walked into a minefield of problems where you've got three of their best players run down their contracts to almost zero now, where they can talk to other clubs. It's a crazy situation. So the club have to take some responsibility for that, right? And all this talk about loyalty, can we just please, where's the camera? Take the word loyalty out of football right now, because it's not there. Because listen, trust me, if Trent Alexander-Arnold had got injured or lost a bit of form and the club went, you know, see you later, it's gone. There'll be no fans going, you know what, oh my God, he's one of our own. We've got to give him another year or two to find a bit of form. They'll all be going, get him out on the phone-ins and all these the chat rooms. Get him out, he's done his bit, see you later. Don't chat to me about loyalty, that's all gone. Trent, where's the camera? Go to Real Madrid and enjoy yourself, and do not look back until your career's done. Then you can go back to your homeland, to Liverpool, and walk into that stadium proud.
No, I think he's doing right. He needs to move to Real Madrid. It's the best club for me in the world. And moving from Liverpool to Spain, there is no problem. If people have problems because of that, they don't understand football and they don't have the passion of football. Because he's a great player. He's not a player like who was scoring so many goals, or like Gerrard. He's a player who make the club champion so many times. He's a player who did great for the club. He came from the youth of the club. He did well. He continued to do it. Okay, he's a player. They love him, but they need to respect the decision, because so many years there is so many years he give to the club. So they need to give him this as well. The fan need to appreciate there is the best club in the world in a different country where they want him, and they need to be happy for him.
Nani's right, yeah. The only one thing I would say, and I said it on the show before a few weeks ago, that I would say that if I was in Trent's camp, I would have done differently, is I would have come out and addressed it. I would have come out and just spoken and said it. We're in a world where communication is easy. There's so many mediums and platforms to come out on and just to speak and just to really clarify it. And I think if Trent Alexander-Arnold sits down and goes, you know what, guys, this is my club and it always will be. But I've got an opportunity now to go and change my life. Look at what David Beckham done when he went to Man United. Look at what that done. He went to Real Madrid. It changed everything. Like, you can be great here and you can also be great here and you can be loved here and you can be loved there if it's done the right way. I don't think Trent's done it wrong. He's within his rights to see out a contract. It's normal. He didn't cost the club a penny. Just remember that. Yeah. He didn't come for 50, 60, 100 million. He cost the club 0. And he's getting heat. It don't make sense.
What about the people that are saying that it's, but they wanted money for him? Like, they're upset with him because...
Well, the club should have put it in a position where the club was going to get money for him then. Yeah, sell him at 18 months out. Say to him, are you going to sign or not? If you're not going to give us an answer, if you're going to say, not sure, or I'll think about it, right, you're not saying yes? Okay, right, he's up for sale. Boom, see you later. Because you don't get to this situation.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, also, you don't think this... Do you think this will have an impact on Salah and Virgil?
No, I think all them two guys are doing their own thing. Mm-hmm. Them guys are superpowers. The best centre-back in the world, and you've got the best right-winger in the world right now. So they're doing what they want to do on their terms.
It's true. I agree on that. Nani, I want to move it on to Amorim, who obviously has joined Manchester United this season. Someone that you're very familiar with. Can you tell us a little bit about him and your experiences, please?
Was he a good player, Nani?
He was a good player. He was a very consistent player. So that the player who do the job, what is like a similar player like Fletcher, box to box. Was a player with tactically very, very correct. He knows what to deliver to the team. But he was not the player who enthusiastic the fans,
They're going to change the game.
He's not the player who's going to change the game. Did great in Benfica. He plays in Braga. He went to the national team. I played with him a little bit. The short time we were together, he show up a very good person, great human being. But as a coach, I think he's much better. He's surprising everyone. He come up in Portugal. Nobody was expecting he could do so good. That's why he moved to Man United, and I'm happy to see him there. We know it's total different job. It's much difficult. He grew up the team in a situation where it's harder to show his qualities as a manager, but I believe he can do something. He just need to build the team the way he likes and the way the players understand the game and they are comfortable to play as well. Because if the players are not comfortable to play, they will not deliver it. Because we as a players, we need to be comfortable on the field,
Do you think that he has a certain style of playing, Nani, yeah? That's very different to what the players played before. Do you think he needs to adapt to the players he has now, or he needs to continue just doing what he sees as the right tactics for him?
He can do his tactic, but I saw something in Sporting. He had certain players, and some players do not change too much his way of playing. He gave them some freedom and some different information in some positions. So, and then that was working fantastic.
Like what?
The player was scoring, like Pedro Porro. He was a winger. He was playing a striker, and then he started playing like a midfield, and he rotated his play, and he was performing amazing. Unfortunately, he's injured now. He was our best player in the team. So his freedom on the field and the connection he had with the team make him a superstar. Mm. So if he can do with some players in our team in Man United, it would be amazing because we got fantastic players at the front. We got fantastic midfielders and defenders. It's just about to connect with the players, give them the right information. They understand what they have to do on the field, and they feel comfortable with the game. So that's what I think.
Nani, how difficult you've played against these Amarim sporting sides? Yeah, what problems do they cause you as a team when his team is playing to their best?
It's amazing. The tempo, they know, they demand the game. They know when to attack. They know when to attract you and make you run and make you sleep. And then in certain time, they are in 2 passes, they are scoring you a goal. I played against them. My last game of my career was against Sporting.
Wow.
We lost 6-1, I think.
Slapped.
Wow.
6-0, I don't know.
Slapped.
Wow.
It was incredible. After 10 minutes, we were losing 3-0. But the way they play and the striker they have, Gyökeres, it's amazing. But the way they play was amazing. The patterns they have on the team, the way they move the ball, the wingers, this kid was making a difference as well. So,
Nani, you know Gyökeres. There's big talk about him coming to the Premier League now. What do you think he's capable of coming to the Premier League and doing really well? And where do you see him going?
Look, Rio, the last few games I saw him play, he's much more mature. You know, he's not playing the same. He's using his qualities on the right moments now. He's not losing energy like every time. Now he set the ball back to the players who have to run with the ball. Now he controls the game for the team. He's making goals. He's making assists. So I think he's a player who can play in Premier League. Trust me. If he was playing the same today as 1 year ago, I would say no, because in Premier League the defenders will eat him because he just want to run with the ball, you know. Because in Premier League you have runners. But now he's playing with the head, and he's really strong. Real. I shocked with him. I felt like he's a rock.
Wow.
He's powerful. I swear.
So you think he could come Premier League? Which team would you say he will be most suited to?
I would love to see him in Man United because we need players, Rio. If he can go to Man United and do the same he's doing here, I will be very happy because he scores so many goals. He scores every week. If he don't score, he assists. You know, he creates for the team. He's very powerful. He's a player who can run 90 minutes at same speed. Speed, Rio. It's incredible. You need to come to Portugal and see one game, and you will see how strong is this guy. And look, playing like back to the goal and rotate. Oh my God.
Yeah. Wow.
No defender can stop him.
And I just want to quickly say
but this is Portugal. But this is Portugal.
Exactly. It's not
it's
not a Premier League. I mean, when you see, for example, the strikers for Man United at the Premier League, you need players. When you look at it, what else do you think when you see the attacking options now?
In that time, we had the best strikers in the world. No doubt. Rooney, Berbatov, Tevez,
Saha.
More. We have players who they don't need a 3-touch to finish the ball, to put the ball in the net. It's one touch.
That's
the big difference. That's why I was looking at a fantastic player, one of the best assists in the Premier League. They just put the ball there. The ball comes like wrong. They make it look good.
It's true.
So it's big difference. But with all of respect, they have their own quality. This player, they are there. If they are there, it's because they are good. But they need to show up.
Nani,
they need to learn,
sorry.
They need to see the video.
Sorry, Nani. The group is talking again. Sorry, 1 minute.
Yeah.
Danny Welbeck has just sent a picture of Antonio Valencia. Why are you sending a picture of Antonio Valencia? And he said and then Welbs, he put the toenail are painted black. Why?
Oh because I had a fungo. I found the solution. I paint them because I thought the how you say the color of
black.
Yeah, Not black. How do you call this thing? You put
the nail varnish.
The vinyl. The varnish. Huh?
Yeah, the nail varnish.
Nail varnish. The nail varnish was killing the fungus, and then it did.
Yeah.
I curd my toe with that. So that was the reason. It's not the same reason of other players. Other players painted because they like it. I didn't like. But yeah, I was not ashamed of that.
Hey, Nani, man. The guys, that's what they're saying. The guys, yeah, they're saying, because Antonio Valencia signed for Man United after Nani, yeah? And the guy, they used to sit next to each other. And the guys used to try and make fight. They used to say, oh, Nani's he's not happy with Antonio being the club. And he's painted his nails black for the spirits, to make bad spirits.
No way.
That's what they said. But this is the changing room, man. This is why I love the WhatsApp group. It's crazy.
This was Patrice Evra, for sure. Was Patrice Evra. But look, me and Valencia, the best friends in Manchester. So we are good. We are good together. Was the only player was going to my house. The others, they always have excuse. We are barbecues with the family. We are like a brothers. So Antonio knows.
Yeah, that's good.
Antonio, if you hear me, say hi from here.
Yeah, he watches the show. He messages me sometimes.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's a good guy, man. I love him. What a guy.
Which players do you think has the most potential to grow under Ruben Amorim?
I think these young kids, Garnacho, Ahmad, Kobe Meno, yes. My son loves him.
Really?
Yeah, he loves him a lot. I think he's a great potential for the future. His strength with the ball, his ability to drive the ball, and even his skills. He got skills and the power. I think is you just need time to learn. Of course, in Man United there is not much time because he needs to perform when you're in the field. But I think with Ruben Amorim is one of the players he can grow.
What will be, in terms of changing things in the summer? What will be the biggest wins? What does he need to do, Ruben Amorim, in the summer to have a big change for this team?
Is get the group together, create one mentality in the club, in the dressing room, and obviously maybe bring some more players to add some quality in the team. Okay, and but the main thing is the mentality where everyone is moving the same way and thinking the same way. Because in our time, if you can talk about that, is one of the reasons we were so much success in a team was because we always think the same way. We go, we want to win. Doesn't matter who is going to score today or who is going to perform today. But the most important is to win this match. So if everyone think like that, do what we have to do for the team to have success, I believe Man United can start improve the results, and the consistency of the games, the winning games will be much better.
And you know what? I think that is the perfect place to end our podcast today. Nani, you have been brilliant. The stories are incredible. The WhatsApp group chat is obviously still funny and going on well. And Rio, you seem to smile extra hard every time Nani comes on. This is the second show we've done with him.
Yeah, no, I want to say thank you first and foremost, Nani, man. I think just to reiterate what I said before, his energy, his personality, his mentality is all something I think all young kids can look at as reference point to help you improve and become a player, man, because tough times are there to be had, but you've got to embrace it. And he's a guy who's made of the right stuff and wonderful teammate. And good luck with whatever you do next, man. I know you retired this year and you're going to play some football still, but good luck, man.
Thank you, Rio. Thank you. Always a pleasure to be here with you guys.
This
is a fantastic show. I believe you are the best on the business.
Thanks, guys, for listening to this episode of Rio Reacts. Hope you've enjoyed this show. And if you have, make sure you leave us a review and follow this Rio Ferdinand Presents feed to make sure you never, ever miss an episode. If you've got a point you think we should be discussing or want to put us on the spot with a question you want answering, get in touch using the fansfirst@rioferdinandpresents.com email address or use #RFP on social. See ya on the next one.